The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. And today at the Youthopedia talk show, we have one such guest who really believed in his dream of breaking the stereotypes and putting India on the map of ballet dancing. Please welcome Dipesh Verma. Hi Dipesh.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are
You
you?
seem to be very mesmerized by my introduction of you. Was it a nice introduction?
Exactly.
Okay Dipesh, tell us a little more about yourself. Where are you from? What do you do? What are you currently doing? And how exactly did you get into ballet?
So, I'm 18 years old from Siliguri, Darjeeling, West Bengal. So, I was 4 years old when I was in a boarding school. So, when I was 9, so I used to watch from YouTube because in my family, if you see far away, nobody into performing arts and nobody really know what is
Performing arts.
Yeah, exactly.
So your parents were always into the service sector. What were they into?
My father always wanted me to do medical, and even
mine too.
That was a time when I told I was very serious, and I told my father that's enough.
I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, if you don't let me go for my dream, then I'm not gonna do anything, and I'll be sitting at home, and that's what I'll do. I won't do anything. Then he was like, do whatever you want, but still
jo karna hai karo.
Exactly. So that time my siblings were like, okay, you should. That time they realized that I'm very serious
about it.
Then they helped me. Yeah.
They helped you. Your siblings helped. Your father was like, okay, do ab jo karna hai karo, mere se mat baat karo. How did that transition happen from there to today, where you have scholarships from 6 top ballet academies in the US and Europe? That's a big achievement. Congratulations.
Thank you.
But how did that happen? What has the journey been like?
So I started properly, if I say that I went to a academy, so where my sister she used to tell my family that I'm going to a maths tuition, and nobody in my home was knowing that I'm going to a dance class. So but still I cannot be it can't stay for long.
Yeah.
So one day my father found out, and he was like, you can't do it anymore, and he scolded my sister also so bad, but she used to hide stuff in her her room, and that nobody can find it, and obviously nobody will check in her place. So one day I found Sofia Lucia, so she was doing her contemporary solo. So I found it very different, and it was something which not really in India people do.
Yeah.
It was very different from Indian contemporary, so I was like, oh my god, that's really nice, and I should try this. So I started copying them, and I found out about Danceworks. So I was looking how can I get there, because it's in Bombay, and I know my father not gonna support me financially, and Bombay is expensive.
Of course.
So I was looking for somebody that who can help me to get into Danceworks. So I was looking on internet, Facebook, if somebody can help me from there. So I found a guy named Rajul. So he helped me to I gave him a video of me doing just a bar, normal ballet bar. So he showed to our ballet master in Danceworks, Mr. Yehuda Maor. So he saw and he liked it, and he said, call this boy here. So that time I told my father, and he was like, I know it's not gonna happen, just forget it. When I came here, I remember I reached here in Bombay at 4 o'clock in the morning, and by train, and I was tired I was so tired. So when I reached here, and I didn't had enough sleep, and I directly went to his place, and the class was at 8 o'clock on the same day, and I didn't had any
to
sleep.
The ballet instructor's place?
Yeah, no, I went to Rajul's place. Yeah, and he took me to the Danceworks, and and the class was at 8 o'clock, and
wow.
And I was damn sleepy, and I was tired, and the ballet class was very pushing, and I was dead. And that time after class, I'm like, oh my gosh, where should I go? Because that time I was very excited. I did a ballet class and everything. I did it, and then I don't had any place to stay here. I don't know anyone here, in Bombay, and I don't know anything. How can I go, and where should I go? So
And how old were you when this happened?
16.
16.
Yeah.
Wow.
So So it was like that. Then when I came back to Bombay with my two of my friends. So they were like they were females, and in Bombay you can't stay with two females, obviously. Like luckily I found out a place in Thane. So Thane was still like 2.5 hours away from Andheri.
Yeah.
So like it was a chawl slum. So we used to share, because on those area, like people doesn't really care, like even if it's female.
Yeah.
I used to finish class like at 10 o'clock, 10:30, and it was too late. So sometime I was not able to go home. Like then I had to spend my whole night at platforms.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow.
And sometimes like if I finish very late, so like trains get stops at like 12, and my training and like my rehearsals if gets over late, so I was not able to go home, and again I have to be back at mornings 8 o'clock, so it was
Very
like,
difficult.
yeah, like I used to get like, even every day I used to get like 3 or 4 hours sleep, and initially you have to cook and you have to do everything
On
by
your own,
own.
yeah. How did you manage to get these 6 scholarships, and like what's been your journey over the last few months? Like how are things looking now?
So my teacher told me that if you want to make it as a career, then you have to start auditioning for like proper ballet school, like National Ballet School. So then I started looking on internet, like what all like schools I need to go
Audition for?
Yeah, and what are their requirements. So I started giving auditions.
Okay, so my question to you, Dipesh, is that to someone like me or to the audience who might not really know what ballet is, how would you describe it as a dance form? What is about ballet that you love the most?
So ballet is basically a theater performances, like we do like a movie, but in ballet we don't really speak. It's all on a like piano and like orchestra, and just we dance a whole movie as it's a lot of drama, it's a lot of acting, it's a lot of dancing, and obviously when you see like girls dancing on the point and men's lifting females, they're doing a lot of turns and jumps.
It's very beautiful.
Yeah. So yeah, anybody can guess it's ballet.
Yeah. It's so tough, like to imagine that you're not just standing on your toes, you're standing on the point of the toes, right?
Yeah.
Like that's how you do it. Was your mom supportive of it at all?
So my mom, yeah, she used to support me because she also really doesn't
know about it. Yeah.
And obviously Indian parents, like, they want their children to have a secure future.
Correct.
And they doesn't know about this like performing arts, so they thinks that it's not gonna work. But like now, to be honest, in my family everyone are like very happy and like proud.
Yeah. Now everyone's happy.
Yeah.
So how are you surviving in a city like Bombay? You're still in Bombay, right?
Yeah. So I used to do studio managing with the
with Danceworks. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With the like they had a program called Pro Dance. So I used to do studio managing with them. So and also like if I get some like shoots or stuff, then I used to do that.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
but now everything is like
settled.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to share with our audience about your journey, or about what they can do in their lives? If someone like you is sitting at home whose family is not supporting their dreams, who are very, very scared to take that next step and move to a city like Bombay or Delhi or any other city where they think they can achieve what they really want, but they are not getting any support from anyone, what would you like to say to all those people watching?
For me, even coming to Bombay, it was like my dream, and like I used to watch the teacher which I'm training with him right now. So it was my dream to get trained by him, because like I used to watch him on YouTube and Google and stuff. So I was like, I want to get trained by him, and I wasn't expected. It was like my dream. And when I got this, and I wasn't really sure that I will get it. So but I was still trying, that I have to do something. And when you work hard, so you get somehow ways come in your way.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Dipesh.
There
is a small little hamper from our side to appreciate your time and your efforts, and
thank you
of
so
course
much.
your entire journey that you've shared with our audience. So we'd like to thank you for that with a small little hamper. Here you go. That's
thank you
for
so much.
You're welcome. And before we let you go, we will also click a selfie that we will be putting on the wall there. It's like a ritual. To To catch some young achievers and hear their inspirational stories, do not forget to log on to the Youthpedia YouTube channel.